నా శుభాకాంక్షలు. ఈరోజు ఈ స్నాతకోత్సవంలో పట్టభద్రులై డిగ్రీలు పొందుతున్నట్టు విద్యార్థులందరికీ నా శుభాకాంక్షలు, ఆశీర్వచనాలు. శ్రీ నారా లోకేష్ గారు, ఆనరబుల్ మినిస్టర్, గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, శ్రీ విజయేంద్రజీ, ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ డైరెక్టర్, స్వామి నిజామృతానందజీ పూరి, అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటివ్ డైరెక్టర్, డాక్టర్ బిపిన్ నాయర్, రిజిస్ట్రార్, డాక్టర్ సికే జయశంకర్, అసోసియేట్ డీన్, డాక్టర్ ప్రసాద్ కుమారి, ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఇన్ఛార్జ్, distinguished faculty members, my dear graduating students, parents, and my dear brothers and sisters. My namaskaram to all of you and my blessings to the younger generation. I have a speech in front of me, but after hearing Sri Lokesh, I have decided not to go through that speech. He made a wonderful, very inspiring and dynamic, thought-provoking speech. My dear youngsters, education, politics, medicine, they were supposed to be called as a mission. Mission, not machine, mission. So education is a mission. Do not expect any commission, do any omission, or give any remission. Have the passion for the nation. Learn more and more. Even if some of you want to go abroad, also go. I have a 3-line advice. Go, learn, earn, and return. You must come back. Serve the motherland, serve your parents, spend time with your grandparents, and also spend time with the Indian people and work for their welfare. That is my advice to all of you. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji said, simple lines he said, aim high, dream high, work hard. Last line, work hard. Simply aiming and dreaming is not going to suffice. What is required is work hard. I'll just give you my own example. I thought of my own. I am not from Stanford University or Oxford University. I studied in an elementary school. Walked 4 kilometers a day to go to school. 4 kilometers. There was no slate palaka in my class. We used to write on the sand. Prabhava, Vibhava, Prajotpatti, Angirasa, Srimaka, all the nakshatras. We used to write on this soil, sand. And then the teacher used to give us knowledge, understanding, and along with that, they used to give us the culture. So, చదువుతో పాటు సంస్కారం చాలా ముఖ్యము. సంస్కారం లేని చదువు శుద్ధ దండగా. ఆ విషయాన్ని అందరూ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. సంస్కారం ఉండాలి, నీతి ఉండాలి, నిజాయితీ ఉండాలి, క్రమశిక్షణ ఉండాలి, ఐకమత్యం ఉండాలి. సమాజంలో ఇతరులతో కలిసి మన కష్ట సుఖాలు పంచుకునేదానికి సిద్ధంగా ఉండాలి. అందుకని నేను అందరికీ చెప్తుంటాను, లవ్ అండ్ లివ్ విత్ ద నేచర్. నేచర్, కల్చర్ టుగెదర్ ఫర్ ఎవర్ బ్రైట్ ఫ్యూచర్. నేచర్, కల్చర్ together for our bright future. We must love the nature. We must get up along with the sun. Not, I don't think any one of you have any sons, but I am talking of the sun. S-U-N, Surya. Is a God who gives us darshan every day without any offering. He blesses us in the morning. Raise with the sun. Do your activity. And by that time sunset, try to complete your work. That is my advice to all the youngsters. Some of you may think it's a little odd, except people who are doing night shift. Night shift, of course, they have to work. in IT and other this thing. But others, my advice is this. And then spend less time with computer. People are talking about coming artificial intelligence. What is required is real intelligence, human intelligence. Human intelligence. ఈ భూమి, ఈ నేల, ఈ నీరు, ఈ గాలి, ఈ వెలుతురు అద్భుతమైన శక్తి కలిగి ఉన్నాయి, తెలివితేటలు కలిగి ఉన్నాయి. ఒకప్పుడు ప్రపంచానికి భారతదేశం was known as విశ్వగురు. Students from across the world, they used to come to India and study in Nalanda, Takshashila and Vikramashila, such great universities. So try to learn, try to really understand what is life, try to understand what are the challenges that are going to be there in front of you, and then try to take up those challenges with confidence, with determination. If you have confidence and if you have determination and if you work hard, you will be able to achieve it. See the youngsters from India, many of them, they are now CEOs of the international companies. Many of them, Nadella Satya to many of the youngsters, they are now leading the international multinational companies. The reason is intelligence is here in this. ఈ భూమిలో, ఈ నేలలో, ఈ గాలిలో నేను చెప్పినట్టుగా తెలివి అనేది మన పూర్వీకులు ఆదికాలం నుంచి, వేదకాలం నుంచి, పుణ్యకాలం నుంచి, పురాణకాలం నుంచి మన పూర్వీకులు అనుభవించి, రంగరించి, మేళవించి మనకు అందించిన వారసత్వం అవుతుందో దాంట్లో ఈ తెలివి, ఈ సంపద మన తల్లిదండ్రులు ఇస్తుంటారు. అందుకని మై అడ్వైజ్ ఈజ్, వన్ ఈజ్ లవ్ ద నేచర్, సెకండ్ ఈజ్ స్పెండ్ టైమ్ విత్ యువర్ పేరెంట్స్. మీ అందరికీ ఆశ్చర్యం అనిపించవచ్చు, ఏంట్రా పెద్ద ఆయన పిలిచేదో కాన్వకేషన్ అడ్రస్ ఇవ్వమంటే తల్లిదండ్రులతో సమయం గడపండి అని. గడపడం లేదు చాలామంది. తల్లిదండ్రులు కూడా నా సలహా ఒకటే, పిల్లలతో సమయం గడపండి. ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళ ఛానల్ వాడు చూస్తున్నారు, వీళ్ళ ఛానల్ వీళ్ళు చూస్తున్నారు. ఒకరితో ఒకరు కలుసుకొని కూర్చొని మాట్లాడుకొని ఆత్మీయంగా పలకరించుకునే పరిస్థితి తగ్గిపోతూ ఉంది. అందుకని మై అడ్వైజ్ ఈజ్ గో బ్యాక్ టు రూట్స్. మన మూలాలకు వెళ్ళండి, మన కుటుంబ వ్యవస్థను మరలా పరిరక్షించుకోండి. అక్కడి నుంచే మనకి ఎలా కలిసిమెలిసి వెలగాలి, ఎలా సవాళ్లు ఎదుర్కోవాలి, ఎలా తెలియని విషయాలు తెలుసుకోవాలి, ఎలా పెద్దలను గౌరవించాలనే విషయం ఫ్యామిలీతో సమయం గడపడంతో మనకు మొదలవుతుంది. ద వరల్డ్ రెస్పెక్ట్స్ ఇండియా బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫ్యామిలీ సిస్టమ్. వరల్డ్ రెస్పెక్ట్స్ ఇండియా బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫ్యామిలీ సిస్టమ్. ద వే వీ లివ్ టుగెదర్, the way we live for each other, the way we love each other. See, people, amazing how the Indian civilization surviving. Number of attacks were there on our country. Foreigners came, they ruled us, they ruined us, they looted us, they cheated us. English fellows came, they not only they came for business, but they conquered us because of the disunity among our kings, among our people. So my advice is, please be united. United. Togetherness, that is what is required for all Indians. And secondly, the country is marching forward. The entire world economy is going slow. There is recession in the economy, including in America. But the only country which is marching forward is India. This is not what Venkaiah Naidu is saying. I am not saying this. This is the report given by the International Monetary Fund, IMF. IMF said, in the present world, the fastest growing economy is India, 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 India. So, be part of that fast growth. Be part of that knowledge sharing. Be part of that hard working. And then you will excel, and also country also will excel in the world. My dear youngsters, I am very happy to join here today. I am 77, unlike Lokesh, who is young, fresh, dynamic. But I have a history, little history. As I am born in a ordinary agriculture family. Nobody in my family were educated beyond 10th class in my family. Nobody in my village was a graduate at that time. I lost my mother when I was 13 months old. 13 months. A bull has pierced itself into my mother's womb. She was carrying me. She dropped me. And she is no more. So I lost my mother. So after my mother, my grandfather and grandmother, they brought me up. I can tell you, whatever it is I am today, is because of the basic prapanchika parigyanamo given by my grandparents those days. That's why I spend time with them. Prapanchika parigyanam. Worldly knowledge, earthly knowledge, try to get it from our grandparents. And then, as I told you, work hard. The success is yours. As I was telling you, nobody in my family were educated beyond 10th class. Even my grandfather also studied up to Peddabala Siksha, the book Peddabala Siksha. That is really a peril of wisdom those days. And then they used to teach Ramayana and Bharata in the evening to the villagers and explain. From that onwards I have come up in my life. I was SPL in the school people leader. I was vice president in the college initially. There was some fighting between a Pahilwan and the students because the Pahilwan has bet the students. That was the beginning. I went there to that theatre in 1968 to support my fellow students. One Pahilwan by name Kantarao, he bet our students. It was a moment that actor Krishna, his picture was there, Ave Kallu. That cinema was screened at that day. This boy was in the queue and he was about to get his ticket. Somebody pushed him from behind, so he fell apart from the queue and he was trying to rejoin the queue. The owner entered the theatre. He thought this boy is gate crashing, so he dragged him. That boy is from Kadapa. He revolted. When this man gave him a slap, he also gave a slap to the Pahilwan. Pahilwan was really furious and then bet him and dragged him there. We were all chatting in the trunk road, main road. Someone came and told us our student is beaten there in the theatre. We all ran to the theatre. We could not do anything because he was a Pahilwan and he was also having his own people. Next day, the town, all schools and colleges, we came together, went to theatre. Still we could not, we did some stone throwing and all, but we could not succeed. Then next day, we went to a bus owner and asked him, sir, help. He said, what help you want? Give us some buses. He was by name KVR, Kalvakuru Venkat Reddy. He said, KVR ready, buses ready. He was not educated also, but very daring person. He gave buses. The entire district, we sent the buses and the entire district came together and then we attacked the theatre left and right. Police came, lathi charge, and some of us were arrested and the owners also were arrested because of the massive student agitation. That was the beginning of Venkaiah Naidu as a student leader. So let me repeat again. In the school, I was school people leader. In the college, I was vice president, then became president. In the university, I was chairman of the Students' Union, Andhra University. And then, when I joined Jayaprakash Narayan movement for total revolution, changing the society, fighting against corruption, late Jayaprakash Narayan was a great revolutionary and socialist. He gave a call, and we all followed him. Indira Gandhi got furious. She imposed emergency and arrested us. I was in jail for 17 months, 25 days. 17 months and 25 days I was there in jail. That was the beginning of my decision to get into politics, and then I became MLA. I contested Lok Sabha. From the jail I came out. I was announced as a candidate from Ongole, nearby. I was surprised because I was not in politics. They gave me ticket, Janata Party. I lost the election, as Lokesh was telling, don't lose your heart if you lose one election. And then 78 I became MLA, 83 I became MLA. They brought Indira Gandhi by helicopter to defeat me. Still they could not. I got elected again. Udayagiri, a backward area. I did not spend, I can tell you, I was in politics, thick of politics from the beginning to the end. Till today, I have not spent 1 rupee from my pocket. I have not made 1 rupee into my pocket. People, they gave money. They helped me in conducting my campaign. Those were the days. Now, of course, present day situation is changing. That's why I said we must again go back to our roots. And then, 2 times MLA, I was there in Assembly, active myself, along with Jayapal Reddy, who used to, the Chandrababu Naidu also was there, of course. Chandrababu Naidu was in the government, ruling party. We were in opposition. Out of 40 years of our public life, 30 years I was in opposition. 30 years. But never got disheartened, worked hard. So, 2 times MLA, 4 times Member of Parliament, then ABVP State Secretary, ABVP National Secretary, BJP Youth Wing State President, BJP Youth Wing All India Vice President, BJP State General Secretary, BJP All India General Secretary, BJP State President, then BJP All India President. I will give you small examples. I used to write on walls. I used to write on walls about the party. There was no brush also. You know this తాడి చెట్టు తాటి మట్ట ఆ కాడని కొట్టి దాన్ని బాగా రోకడితో దంచి దాన్నే కుంచిలాగా తీసుకొని వాళ్ళ మీద రాయడానికి ఉపయోగించేవాడు. No color also was available to us. One gentleman by name Ramachandra Murthy, he had Southern paints. ఆయన రెడ్ ఆక్సైడ్ ఇచ్చాడు, దాన్ని ముంచి గోడ మీద రాస్తున్నాం. An interesting thing happened. One day, first show was over and people were coming out of the theatre. I was there writing on wall somewhere in a town. The 2 girls were passing through. One girl was telling the other girl, look at him, he looks like our president. The other girl said, what are you talking? Our president, do you think that he comes and writes on the wall? Then suddenly I turned like this. Then this girl said, sir, I lost my bet. We were betting with each other, but you are writing on the walls. I said, yes. Wrote on the walls. And I used to make announcement on mic, Jatka, that is not the horse driven, but the bullock driven, ఒంటెద్దు బండి అనేవాళ్ళారు. దానిలో తిరుగుతూ అనౌన్స్మెంట్ చేసేవాడిని. ఇవాళ సాయంత్రం కోపటు మైదానంలో బహిరంగ సభ ఉంది. శ్రీ అటల్ బిహారీ వాజ్పేయి గారు మన నగరానికి వస్తున్నారు. తరుణ హృదయ సామ్రాట్ అని ఆయన పిలిచేవాడు. అప్పుడు ఆయన మన నగరానికి వస్తున్నాడు, అందరూ వచ్చే సభను జయప్రదం చేయండి అని. I never imagined the boy who wrote on the walls, the boy who made mic announcement about the arrival of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, one day will become the ruling party president at the national level, sit between Vajpayee and Advani, and become All India president of the party, rural development minister, urban development minister, parliamentary affairs minister, and then information broadcasting minister, then to the second constitutional highest position, Vice President of India. I am retired but not tired. నన్నెవరో ఆ మధ్య అడిగారు, సార్ మీరు ఇంకా తిరుగుతూ ఉన్నారని. తిరుగుతూనే ఉంటాను, ఆఖరి రోజు తిరుగుతూనే ఉండాలని నా ఉద్దేశం అని చెప్పాను. నేను పదవి విరమణ చేశానే కానీ పదవి విరమణ చేయలేదు, మాట్లాడుతూనే ఉంటాను. The knowledge which I acquired in public life, I want to give back to my students. I want to give back to my future generation. You are the future. You are the future of Andhra Pradesh. You are the future of the country. So you must know what is what. And you must always try to work hard. Then you will definitely, one day you will also achieve success. That's why I gave my own example. Don't think otherwise. Because ఒక వ్యక్తి యొక్క జీవితం నుంచి మనం తెలుసుకున్న విషయం అవుతుందో దాన్ని మన జీవితంలో కూడా మనం ఆచరిస్తే తప్పనిసరిగా ముందుకు వెళ్ళవచ్చు. అందువల్ల ఒకటి కష్టపడండి. ఇష్టపడిన పనిని కష్టపడి చేస్తే నష్టపడేది లేదు. ఇష్టపడిన పనిని కష్టపడి చేస్తే నష్టపడేది లేదు. ఈ విషయాన్ని అందరూ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఆ తర్వాత ఎప్పుడు టెన్షన్ ఉండకూడదు, అటెన్షన్ ఉండాలి. అటెన్షన్ అంటే నిలబడి ఆ అటెన్షన్ స్టాండర్డ్ కాదు, యూజువల్గా క్యాజువల్గా అలా ఉండకూడదు. ఎప్పుడు చురుగ్గా ఉండాలి, ఆలోచిస్తూ ఉండాలి. ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టెన్షన్ యూ కెనాట్ పే అటెన్షన్ అండ్ హ్యావ్ రిటెన్షన్ యూ విల్ బి డూయింగ్ ఓన్లీ ప్రిటెన్షన్. ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్. సో try to focus your attention on education. Try to focus your attention on the job which you are going to get. Try to focus attention on the responsibility that you get in future. Then you will definitely succeed. And as I was telling you, be friendly with the nature, be friendly with the family, spend time with parents and grandparents, and then mingle with the society. Try to help each other, develop a teamwork. What is required for the country is a teamwork. We must all work together. We should be constructive, not obstructive or destructive. One has to be constructive. Destruction is not going to help us. Those days when the Britishers were there, we threw stones on them because they are foreigners. But now our own government, we have elected this government here in Andhra Pradesh. We have elected Narendra Bhai Modi as Prime Minister in Delhi. We have elected different parties in different states. That's the beauty of democracy. They are our own people. It is our own government. They are our leaders. We must respect the country. Making derogative comments against the country, against the culture is not in the interest of our nation. Be respectable about the nation. Be respectable about our culture. Be respectable about the heritage. And then take everybody along with you. Move on. Success will be yours and the success will be of India. India once again will become Vishwaguru. I am sure about it. Economically we are moving forward. Socially, culturally, if you preserve our culture and heritage, we will definitely be able to guide the others. We want to become again Vishwaguru, not to rule the world. See, look at the history of India. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. Not to boss over others. The others, they came Britishers, Portuguese fellows. They are not even Mangalagiri size. They came and controlled Goa for years together because of disunity. If we are together, if you feel proud about your culture, you take everybody along with you, success will be yours. You will have a bright future and your parents will be happy for the efforts they have made and the contribution they have made towards your growth. They have high expectations about you. Like that, country also has got highest expectations from the youth of the country. So youth has to be disciplined, youth has to be working hard, youth has to be energetic, youth has to be always positive. Be positive. Be positive during Corona is a negative word. But normal positive is a good thing. Be positive, be constructive, don't be obstructive, don't be destructive, be constructive, future is yours. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. హృదయపూర్వక ధన్యవాదములు. We are truly inspired by your wisdom and